All right, next we're going to look at using the Collaborate feature in Blackboard. Open up your browser, go to your Blackboard Learn. You may or may not have to log in. I was just on it, so before, and I didn't close my browser all the way, so I'm still on it. You're going to go pick out whichever class that you're currently doing. Say I have my third block reading group in there. I'm simply going to click on third block reading. Okay, I'm going to go down to class tools. Okay, I'm going to click on Blackboard Collaborate. As you can see, we've got a couple of different choices here. Your students will only have one room, so they want to click on third block reading room. I'm going to launch the room. When I click launch, it's going to do the little bouncy thing there on your Mac. I'm going to come up and I'm going to join the collaborative section. I'm going to click run. And we are loading. Okay, it's connected to me. Now, as the teacher in your class, you will have the opportunity to record the session if you want, or not record it. You can click close right now. If you decide you do want to record it, just simply come back up and hit record, and it'll ask. Okay, I'm going to make it a little bigger there for everyone to see. All right, when you are running the one for your classroom, you have several different features here on the Blackboard that you can control. Right now, no one can talk except for me. No one can share their video of photo of themselves if their computer has a camera, and all of our kids' Macs have camera. No one can type down here until I allow them. No one can write on the whiteboard. No one can share an application. And no one can take someone on a web tour. What I want to do when I first get in here is I'm going to allow them to talk if they hit the little talk button. And they'll come up and talk. You've got the little video option here. If you want to open up the video, you click the little video and hello. They no longer want to talk out loud. They turn the talk back off. Okay, I'm giving them video permission. And anytime there's an X, they're going to not be able to have that. So right now, for this intents and purposes, I'm going to allow for everything. You got little emoticons down here. People can laugh. If I need to step away, I click away. Shows I'm away. If I have a question or something, go like this, and it goes to order that they click in it. Now, you as the moderator, when you get done with the question, you just click back on it, and that takes it out. You can also say, if you want to do a sound check, or if you want to say, I have a question, you say, who says yes? They can come over and click this, and, you got a little count of who's in the room doing what. Take that back off. Over here, especially for some of you math teachers, you can take a little pen, and you can go. Here. 7. Excuse my writing. This takes a little time. So, 7. 14. I would recommend, practice with this a little bit more if you're going to do it. Okay, come up and clear the page. Do I want to clear the, yep, I'm going to clear that page. Okay, get a new page here. I can go back over, write whatever, however I want. And as long as this here does not have the red X, your students can do that too. or you can take that power away, add it back when you want to. Clear the page. All right, one of the best things that I found with the Blackboard, and you've all probably heard of me doing it in my class, and you're kind of asking yourself exactly what is the Collaborate. Say you had a project and the students had to do a PowerPoint, and they want to present their PowerPoint. You just make sure that your application sharing does not have the X. And when it's the student's turn to present their PowerPoint, you just have them come over and click Application Sharing. I want to share my desktop, so I'm going to hit Share. And now everything that is on my desktop goes to everyone that is in the room over here. And ideally, if you're doing a lesson in front of your whole class, they're all going to be in the room. So on everybody's laptop that's in this room, since I'm sharing, they now see my desktop. So I'm just going to simply go over here and see if I have a PowerPoint. I've got a Blackboard Learning PowerPoint here that I was working on. See if I have any more. Open. Um, Here's a document that I had for my final thoughts from a class. So I'm going to open up my little documents and people can show it there. We can go over a document. Or, like for instance, this little PowerPoint I created for our Blackboard Learning, I'll just put from start. Okay, we got what is Blackboard? How do I get Blackboard? And this shows up on everyone's computer as long as they are back in our little chat room over here. See, I don't want to look at that. As long as they are still in our chat room, and all your students will be listed right through here. You'll know who is who. Now, when my turn is up and I presented my little PowerPoint or whatever the project I have, I simply just come up here and click Stop Sharing, and everybody's screen is going to froze, and then I'll go to Whiteboard, and now everyone will have a whiteboard again. Then I go on to the next child or student, and it's their turn to share. They also will click this button. They get the little Share Desktop icon here. You can double click it or go down and hit Share. Hit OK. And their screen will come up, and then they'll find a little picture or a little PowerPoint or whatever they're sharing with the class. And while they're doing that, of course, if they want to hit the little talk button, and you can see up here at the top, it registers the voice, and you can change the volume of how big you want your speaker. The sound coming out. So how strong your microphone is, how strong the sound's coming up. When I get done with that PowerPoint, that student just simply clicks Stop Sharing. Goes back, gives everyone a whiteboard, and we go on to the next one. Okay. My next thing is a web tour. Okay, I simply come up here. I want to do a web address or web tour. Simply come up here and I'll type in anything I want. Let's go to the Bartow County website. Okay, now I'm taking kids or students on a little web tour. I come up here. I'm still in the room, technically, so I can still check out what's going on if I had all my other 20 some odd students in here. So we come on over through here and see what's going on in the world. Then to stop that, I just hit go back to the whiteboard here, and I go on to the next thing. So say I want to, for the web sharing, say I want to, a web tour, say I want to take all the kids to a site, but there's a lot to type in the address bar or whatever. This is a good way to get them all to the site. Again, just www.k12.us. Oops. Let's try that again. That's what happens when you type in the wrong address. www.barto.k12.ga.us. Okay, that takes them there. When I get done with that, give back up control of the board. I just click the whiteboard. And again, if I want to show my presentation, I have my little PowerPoint minimized, ready to go. I just simply click on Share Desktop. It's going to pull up my screen. So I want to show everyone Common Core. I've got that little, I go through the whole little Common Core spill. There's a group of people. And the great thing about this particular tool is you don't have to be in the same physical, stop sharing, and you don't have to be in the same physical classroom. Say all of 5th grade is wanting to do something at one time. Okay, since all of 5th graders in our school have MacBooks, they can all log on under the one room, and they can sit in each different class, and everybody can be part of the same thing as long as they're enrolled in that class. Or a kid can go down the road. Say a kid's sick, especially in high school, and you're doing something that day, and the kid's well enough to sit at home on his couch. We've all been there, but isn't well enough to come to school. We've all heard of such things. If that student has internet access at home, they can simply just log on to their Blackboard at a certain time, and they can learn from home. Say you're going to be out, and you got a sub. Okay, and say you want to do a PowerPoint presentation. You just simply come over here, click record, hit OK. The recording starts. You do a little introduction. You open it up, and you want to do a PowerPoint slideshow on economics, for instance. Okay, you can walk through and do your normal lecture like you normally do. Then you can, when you get done with your whole PowerPoint, you stop the recording. Stops the recording. I'm going to stop sharing. Go back to my whiteboard. Now, after I've recorded this real quickly, I am going to leave my Blackboard Collaborate session. So I'm going to quit Blackboard. Yes, I want to leave this session. Then I go back to my regular Blackboard. Okay. I go to my activities. Sorry, I go back. There's the third block reading. Okay, and I click on my video. Okay, and then I'll just simply browse my content collection and upload my video, and it'll be there for my students to watch. Okay, and you can even say I got 25 kids in my class. I can make sure all 25 of them watch the video. Thank you.